Good afternoon, everyone. I hope we are loud and clear to you. So, I welcome each one of you to this amazing LinkedIn Live session that we are doing today. So, I am Sid Arora. I am the founder of Godfather Labs, and I'm also the creator of Godfather Positioning System, which people call as GPS. Okay, so thank you to everyone who has joined us live today, and to those as well who are going to watch the replay of this session later on. So you can let us know in the comments, maybe from where you are joining from. It will help us to know our audience. So today we are discussing about something that every CEO, HR leader, everyone who is involved in business would need, which is business intelligence and personal positioning, right? So I would say most of the businesses, they don't fail because they lack the opportunity. They struggle because they either don't have the right information to make decisions, or they don't have the right positioning to earn that trust in the market, right? Do you think that this is making sense? Let us know in the comments section below. Okay. So this is what we are going to have a conversation today. So my guest, who is Mr. Narendra Purushottam Kulkarni, is someone who has spent more than 3 decades helping businesses uncover the truth before it becomes a costly mistake. So he's the director of Noetic Intelligence Solutions and the founder of Focus Detective Agency. So over the last 30 years, right, he has worked with owners, CEOs, HR leaders, sometimes legal professionals, basically the corporate teams, right, on areas like employee misconduct, investigations, intellectual property investigations, sometimes diligence and competitive intelligence as well. So it gives me an absolute pleasure to have to welcome Mr. Narendra Kulkarni with us today. Sir,
Thank you. Thank you, Sid.
great. So, what I would say, what I admire the most about Mr. Narendra is it's not about the work that he's doing. It's not about catching people. It's about catching people who are doing something wrong, or on a larger level, helping organizations, right, making the informed decisions, right, and that is helping the organizations to move ahead, right? So in the next few minutes, what we are going to do is I will be asking few questions with him, right, so that you as listeners, you are more informed about uh, what we are going to what he's doing and how he can help you or your businesses in taking the well informed decisions, right? So with that said, uh, I would like to ask you, Narendra, that you have been working with the companies, and you have investigated a lot of businesses, right, for like more than 3 decades, like what I just talked, right? So
True.
what do you think is the biggest mistakes that the CEOs they will make, that they don't even realize that they are making this mistake? So what would be your 5 cents on that?
See, what happens? The biggest, yeah. Um, So the biggest mistake CEOs generally they make trust is essential for building a business, no doubt about it. But unverified trust can become a huge business risk. Now, most corporate fraud does not begin with a criminal entering into an organization. Nobody is a criminal. But it
Correct.
begins with a trusted employee discovering a weakness in the system. Then,
True.
maybe a payment that is never cross checked, a vendor who is selected without any independent verification, scrap that is sold without transparent measurement, confidential data that can be downloaded without alerts,
Okay.
expenses approved because this person has been with us for a decade or so.
Yeah.
So these are the greatest risk I feel.
Absolutely, yes, absolutely. You will be knowing much of this risk more than a lot of people who are listening, right? Because you have worked very closely with the CEOs, and you know how what kind of risk can happen, right? So I see today, right, what is happening in these days is companies, they are investing very heavily in cyber security, right? So when you
Yes.
talk about, because most of the listeners, because we are doing it live on LinkedIn, so most of the people will be very much linked to technology as well. So what do you see the biggest, where is the biggest risk today? Is it technology or the people itself?
Uh, Sid, it's an excellent question. I personally feel technology can be secured, of course, updated and monitored. But how will you monitor human intention? Because it is
True.
very difficult to detect.
True.
So the greatest risk today, I personally believe, is not technology alone. It is the combination of technology that. But what happens is when an unauthorized employee shares the password, downloads a customer database, leaks out a quotation, manipulates a vendor, or sends confidential information through personal device, then the system may record the action, but it may not reveal out why was it opened,
Hmm.
who benefited, was an outsider working with someone inside. These are important aspects, I personally feel.
This is so much interesting. I sometimes, I never thought of something that like this, what you're talking today. Okay. Let me ask you that, if let's say sometimes when we don't have to reveal the confidential information, right? So
Yeah.
if you can share maybe one investigation that
Sure.
that completely changed, uh, something that how client look at
Certainly.
this. Yeah. Yes.
But Kent approached us because their profitability was declining despite stable sales. Now, their internal reports appeared normal. Inventory records
Hmm.
were reasonably maintained, and management did not suspect any
Hmm.
senior shift involving an employee and an external vendor and certain internal processes.
Sure.
Now, business was being deliberately diverted, rates were being manipulated, and the
Okay.
organization was losing money through small but repeated transactions.
Okay.
Now, each individual transactions appeared insignificant, but
Yeah.
collectively, the leakage was substantial. So, the
Okay.
most important discovery
Mm-hmm.
Accounts saw payments, stores saw materials, purchase saw vendors, management saw the reports, but nobody connecting the complete pattern.
Yeah.
After the investigation, the client changed vendor onboarding, approval
Mm-hmm.
authorities,
Mm-hmm.
rotation policies,
Mm-hmm.
conflict of interest declarations, and internal reporting systems. So the investigations changed their thinking from which employee is
Mm-hmm. Great, great, great. I'm learning a lot of new things today. Thank you. Uh-huh.
welcome.
So, okay. Now, uh, anything, if anyone in the audience, right, they just want to ask any question, so you can put in the question in the comment section and we will take it up, right? So
Yep.
just put in, just go to, the LinkedIn comments, just put in a question. If not now, maybe whenever we see, we will take up your question, correct? But we assure you that all the questions that you are going to put in the comments, we will be addressing those, right, one by one, for sure.
Yeah.
So till that time, if I may ask, uh, if there are any warning signs, I would say early warning signs,
Okay.
that any business owner, right, should
Mhm.
never ignore.
Uh, Excellent. Sir, do you know when we were in our schools, there was a saying
Mm-hmm.
that a stitch in time
Yeah.
saves nine. So, of course,
Uh-huh.
yes, there are a few warning signs I can share, few of them. Now, generally, what happens is a corporate misconduct rarely begins with a dramatic event. It usually leaves behind small signals that people dismiss as a coincidence. That is the biggest red flag.
Mm-hmm.
Now, a business owner should pay attention. There are few points I will share.
Mm-hmm.
Most importantly, they should pay attention.
Mm-hmm.
Avoids taking leave because another employee may discover irregularities. So that can also be a red flag.
Yeah.
A person strongly resists job rotations,
Mm-hmm.
audits, or changes in responsibility. A lot of gathers they have, and suddenly by mistake somebody shares something. Oh yeah, yeah, this is what I also heard. So about some new product launch or something like that. So again, how did he came to know? So he has an access to the confidential information.
Wow.
Purchase rates increase without a convincing market explanation.
Okay.
Also can
Okay.
be a red flag. Uh, Key employees' lifestyle changes significantly without any apparent reason.
Mm-hmm.
Employees use personal email, messaging, application, or device that are operationally real.
Sure.
So now, none of these signs individually proves misconduct,
Correct.
but repeated patterns deserve a professional explanation.
Sure.
A biggest mistake is waiting for a complete proof
Uh-huh.
before taking a preventive action because
Correct.
by then the loss would be too much. So,
True.
my advice is very simple:
Mm-hmm.
investigate the pattern,
Correct.
not the rumor,
Correct.
verify the facts, not the assumptions.
Beautiful. Can you please say that again so that maybe the listeners can note that down? I was saying if you can repeat that again so the listeners can note that down again in
Sure,
their.
sure. See, what I personally believe is the biggest mistake is not for waiting for the complete proof,
Okay.
but before that, take a preventive action because otherwise, what will happen is the losses can be very severe. So,
Tree.
my advice is very simple: Investigate the pattern, not the rumor.
Okay. Okay. I think there might be some lagging because
Okay.
it is raining heavily,
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
because of that, internet might be a little, a buffer might start. But yeah, uh, I understand. Okay, that is great to know about you, Mr. Narendra. Anything that you would like to add from yourself to the audience who are listening, and maybe anything that I might have missed asking you, anything that you want to share from your side to the audience?
Uh, See, what I would like to say is corporate investigation is not about spying on employees or creating fear within an organization.
Sure.
It is about protecting honest employees of the prima facie the most important aspect.
Hmm.
At Noetic Intelligence, our role is to empower the management with verified facts so that critical decisions are based on facts, not rumors. My message is very simple. Do not wait for a crisis to lost.
True. Correct. Amazing. It was great hosting you, sir, today. Let's say,
Thank you.
let's do it this way. I think there is a lot that you can help uh, explaining about what can go wrong. Wow, how CEOs, the founders, the HR leaders, what signals they should focus on more, right? So that they can catch on uh, before something has happened, right? Like they say that prevention is always better than cure, right?
Absolutely.
How to be
Absolutely.
more preventive. I think I would want you to be with us for based on your time availability for sure. Maybe we will set up some more conversations like these, right? In the coming
Sure.
uh, in maybe in the coming month, right? Let's see. Yeah, and we will share more of bites that people can maybe take a note of, or um, I think that would be great. Yeah. Okay.
Definitely. Definitely.
Thank you so much, sir. So, with that said, let's wrap up the session today, and uh, and this is my promise to all the listeners that we I will be coming up with more live sessions with Mr. Narendra Purushottam Kulkarni, who is the director at Noetic Intelligence. He will help you um, answer a lot of doubts, questions that you have in your
Yeah.
mind today, right? Please make sure that you put in your queries, your questions, your doubt, your feedback in the comment section, and we are definitely going to take that up, right? With that said, let's close this session until we meet next. Thank you everyone for joining in.